Hey everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Scams. This is the Arson News Andrew speaking, and it's time for another scam call. Now, I have heard about this scam where somebody calls you up claiming to be a relative of yours, a son or a daughter or whatnot, and that you're in jail, or a granddaughter or grandson, whatever, and that you're in jail and that you need money to get bailed out. And I've gotten this call at least twice before, and when they say, "Hello, this is blah, this is your son," I'm like, "Really? What?" And I didn't do a good job acting, and they hung up, and we never finished the call. This time, I went with it, and this is probably 30 plus minutes of some of my best acting abilities ever. I think if there was an Academy Award for scam baiter acting, I think for 2025 I should be nominated. I'm good because I was there. You'll see. But wow, what an incredible call. Hope y'all enjoy.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who's this?
Your son, I'm in jail right now.
You're what?
I'm in jail now. Your son.
You're in jail? What happened?
I'm in Orlando right now. I was driving over here and I hit another car. Supposedly the lady's in critical condition.
Oh
And
crap.
I'm driving.
Okay. Well, what do you need? What can I do?
We didn't need you to call my lawyer.
Okay.
I have to see the judge.
Have they
The judge later.
have they given you like a public defender, or what's going on there?
Yeah, they guess that's exactly what they gave me.
Okay.
And the case number, and then I have to see it. Supposedly we'll have court later on, supposedly. I'm dizzy right now, I'm lightheaded after the accident.
Yeah, you sound a little groggy. Are you okay? Is anything broken?
My face is f***ed up.
Oh, what about the car?
I blacked out after.
You blacked out after? Did you go to the emergency room? Did you go to the hospital?
It's not total loss though. And I'm in the courthouse, they're gonna take me down to medical now, get some checkups.
Okay.
And they told me I have to see the judge later because the lady, she's in critical condition or something like that. I know she's hurt. I don't know exactly what they're saying. But
Okay.
I just need you to contact them.
Okay. What, do you have a number that I should call?
Yeah, they're gonna give it to me now.
Okay.
From here.
Now, do you need me to come down there? I mean, you're not that far away.
Depends. I don't know. I just speak to the dude, to the public defender guy. They just told me to call somebody that I trust, like, cause I only have one phone call, so.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you called me.
Contact them. Of course. And they offered me a bond as well. They gave me a bond.
What have they charged you with?
Reckless driving, endangerment.
You weren't drinking, were you? Because you know that would really mess you up.
No, I wasn't.
Were you speeding or something? Drag racing or something like that? I mean, you know you have a lead foot, right?
All I know is that I have a bond, and the lady at the car is hurt. That's all they told me. And they gave
Okay.
me
Well, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about that. I'm more concerned about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where are you right now? Home?
Yes, I'm at home.
Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna give you the case number, okay?
Case number? Okay, hold on a second. Let me grab a pen. All right, I got it. I'm ready. TW? Okay.
574.
574. Okay.
1X
1X
dash 2.
-2.
Yes.
Okay, and this is a case number. And is it from the Orlando court, or is there a specific name? You broke up. I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I said I'm in a courthouse right here close to 33rd. I think they're gonna transfer me to the 33rd jail.
Courthouse? Okay. 33rd. Okay. I got it.
His name is Richard Abel.
Richard Abel? Is that the public defender's name?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a number for him?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you right now.
Okay. Did they give you an idea of how much your bond is? It's what?
80 grand. A 10% of 80 grand.
Okay. So 10% of 80 grand would be $8,000.
Yeah.
That might be pushing it, but it's doable. It's doable.
I don't know. You just speak to him and see what they're saying.
Sure.
240.
Okay, hold on a second. 240. Okay.
240.
Say that part again. You broke up again.
258.
258. Okay.
83.
I heard 83.
83. Yes.
83 what? Sorry. You're still breaking up. Are you on a cell phone or a landline?
These phones are the called the steel phones.
Okay. Well, what's the last four of the telephone number again? I got 83 and I missed the last part.
98.
98. Okay, so it's 240-258-8398. And it's Richard Abel, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does he have is he part of a group, a lawyer group, or is he just a private practitioner?
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know.
You don't know for sure?
Have different numbers. Not different numbers on this paper that he gave me. Yeah, I don't really. So the other told me to contact the number and then give him the case number, and then I guess y'all go on from there.
Okay, let me just make sure I got the case number right. I got TW5741X-2, right?
Instead of the P, is a T. I mean, the T, right?
Yeah, I have TW. Is it T as in Tom or P as in Paul?
T.
T. Okay, that's what I got. All right. Are you okay? Do you have a headache or anything like that? Are you having any problems like seeing or double vision or anything?
Yeah, I'm kind of lightheaded and dizzy.
Are you sitting down?
I'm standing up right now.
Well, you need to sit down. I don't want you to fall down and get hurt even more, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sit down. I'm just kind of nervous right now.
Well, I understand.
Call that number now. Call that number now for me, okay?
Call that number now. Is there a number I can call you back on, or is there a number there?
I doubt it, because they basically gave me this phone call. I doubt it.
Okay, so I should call this number, and then I guess he'll be in contact with you, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha. All right, well, hang tight. Are they gonna take you to the hospital, get you checked out?
That's exactly what they told me, yes. And then they judge later.
All right, well, when you get to the hospital, call me back, okay? Let me know what the doctors say.
I'll try. If they
No, do it. I want you to do it. And this is important, okay? Don't try, do it.
Hopefully they will let me.
Well,
Remember, I'm in jail. I don't think they just let me. I'm going to try. I wish I can.
well, if they're taking you to the hospital, that's a whole other situation. You know, you're not in the jail in a hospital.
It's not hospital. It's like it's like downstairs. They told me it's like a medical. They're not going to transfer me to a hospital. I doubt it. Like the medical, they told me.
Well, if you have serious problems, especially if you feel dizzy and fainty, they need to take you to a hospital.
These people are ass here.
Yeah, well, I'm fairly certain you have rights. If you have a medical condition or you're suffering from something, you have a right to be seen by a doctor. You know, not just some clinic there at the jail. You know what I mean? Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
All right. Well, is there somebody there, maybe an officer that I can talk to? Because if you're feeling faint, you need to go to the hospital, not to the clinic, not to some medical professional in the jail. You need to go to a hospital.
I'm going to let them know that now. Just call them up at the office. Over.
All right, I'll call the number. We'll get this taken care of. You sit down, relax. Try not to, don't please, whatever you do, don't fall, okay? All right? Call me back if there's anything else that happens, all right?
All right, just let them know, please.
All right, I'm going to do it right now, okay?
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Well, I don't think he identified himself. I think maybe he said it was my son, which, yeah, that's definitely not Michael, but hey, whatever. So, let me do some Google searching on this number before I call it, and, we'll see how far this goes. Cool.
Yes, hello, this is your attorney's office.
Yes, I'm trying to reach a Richard Abel.
Yes, this is he.
Hello, sir. Hi, my name's Mike. My son just called me. He said that he was in an accident in Orlando. I'm up here in Jacksonville. I'm not that far away. But he said he'd been arrested because the other party had been seriously hurt. But I'm really more concerned about him right now. He was telling me he was very faint, very dizzy, and they haven't taken him to a hospital yet. And he needs to go to a hospital as soon as possible. If he's got internal bleeding or something like that, he needs to be seen by a doctor. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Are you able to help with that?
Yes, I can, absolutely. My name is Richard. I'm actually his attorney. Can I have your name?
Michael?
Okay, Michael, yes, I'm sorry. Okay, well, he gave us your information to contact, but we're waiting for you guys to reach out to us. Now,
Okay.
He's been detained for reckless endangerment causing bodily harm. Now, he did receive medical attention. He did. The hospital, he got checked out last night. He has 4 stitches and his nose is fractured. I think he's more concerned about the young lady he collided with because she's in the hospital in critical condition.
Right.
They're going to induce her in a coma because I got an update from her health condition report. But she's 8 months pregnant, which makes the case a bit more complicated. At the arraignment, and this was this morning, as you know, an arraignment is the first court appearance in a criminal case where the defendant is formally read out his charges.
Right.
He entered a not guilty plea immediately. And the primary purpose is to make sure that we notify to the court and identify to the court that he is innocent. We're going to get the video footage, so a filet exam was also submitted. But what we want to do right now is try to get him released. So we went and shot forward an ROR for him to be released on his own recognizance.
Okay.
The judge refused. And I said, well, why? My client has no priors. He wasn't drinking. He wasn't under any type of drugs. He's not a gang member. There should be no reason why. It's just a car accident that, yeah, he was on his phone. He admits to that. You guys have his phone confiscated. You saw where at the time he was on it. Yes, it was. Okay. But he was looking for an address. It's not something that he wanted to do. We went back and forth a bit, but they still insisted on the bail. They're asking for $100,000 collateral or bond. The 10% of that would be $10,000. I said that's still too high.
Okay. Yeah, because he told me it was $80,000.
Yeah. So we worked with the first-time offenders program, which is run by the state. The state, what they do is they look at your background and they verify, okay, you're a first-time offender. We can help you. They cover a percentage of the bail, but that's not really the best thing. They're able to have us expunge or seal his record later on. It's a 24-hour program. It's done in a week. He gets that accomplished after the case, and we can have it expunged. But again, it's $8,000 and it's in cash, so we have to confirm if that's even going to be possible.
Okay. Well, like I told him, that's kind of pushing it for us, but it is doable. I'm more concerned about him right now. I understand there's a young lady that's involved in this, but there's nothing we can do about that. I'm more concerned about him. When I was on the phone with him, he was telling me he was dizzy and faint, and I want him, and I told him he needs to demand to be checked out by a doctor. If you say he's already been there once and they cleared him, I don't care. He may still have issues. He needs to go to a doctor immediately. Can you make that happen?
Well, what I can do is I can have the nurse here at the court.
No. I don't want a nurse. I want him seen by a doctor, a hospital, an ER, something like that. This nurse crap. No, he needs to be checked out by a professional. If he keels over and dies due to some internal injury, there's going to be a bigger lawsuit going on here. I want him checked out, and I want it done now. I have never talked to him on the phone, and he sounded as confused and as out of it as I just spoke with him. He's usually very confident, very secure, very succinct when he talks to me. He sounded like he was falling asleep on the phone. That's not him. That's not my son. I want him checked out immediately. You've got to help him do that. He needs to demand that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'll do my best to make that happen.
Well, if you can't do it, we need to find somebody else. I need to hire another attorney because this has to be done. I'm more concerned. I understand there's a young lady involved and there's an unborn child, but I can't do anything about that, can I? I can do something about my son.
You can. Yes, you can, and that's what we're working on now. That's why I wanted to explain to you what the situation at hand. When I just interviewed him, he didn't sound like that. What he was crying, and he was nervous because he was in the situation he's in. However, you mentioned that he doesn't feel well. I'll definitely go downstairs now and speak to him. I'll make sure the sheriff.
He was mumbling. He sounded like he was falling asleep on the phone with me. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all.
Understandable. Now, if you also want to hire a different attorney, you can do that as well.
Well, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do for us first, okay?
Okay. Well, what we need to also prioritize is try to get him home. So that's our number one priority right now. He's in arraignment. He's downstairs. Even though he is physically injured and he doesn't feel well, he's still the one that's been arrested. And he did get cleared last night from the ER. They did an x-ray and they said everything was fine, no broken bones or anything like that. Now, if he's, maybe he has a sugar, disease from sugar or anything like that I don't know about, high blood pressure.
No, he's a very healthy young man. That's why I'm concerned. The way he was speaking to me on the phone, I could tell there was an issue. It's not embarrassment or upset or worried. This is something physically wrong.
It's concerning because you don't want anything to happen while he's detained, because there's so many things that can happen, and that we don't want that. Absolutely not.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, people realize that he caused an accident in which a pregnant young lady was hurt. They're going to treat him completely indifferent. His health and his is not a priority for them. If he complains and says, I've got a ringing in my ear or my head is throbbing, they're going to be like, tough luck, buddy.
No, absolutely. No, I understand. And that's why immediately I made sure the sheriff took him out of the holding cell and put him in the holding cell on his own, not with anyone else.
Right.
Because I understood that he wasn't physically well to be with other detainees. There's a lot of individuals that are arrested on different type of crimes, and that's not a crime that he should be in the same holding cell with, especially with his condition.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if he's mentally able to do this, because when I spoke to him, he indicated that he had not seen a judge. He hadn't been arraigned or anything. He hadn't seen the judge yet. So if he's already seen a judge, he may have memory lapses, because he didn't indicate to me, or at least it didn't sound like it, that he'd seen the judge yet. So if he's already seen the judge and he talks to me and doesn't remember it, red flags are going up everywhere on my end. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
So what do we need to do to get him home?
Well, in this case, first, let's go ahead and see if we can find a bond certificate, since we're going to go ahead and try to get the first offenders program to assist us with the bail. The bond, again, is for the amount of $8,000. We're going to have to try to submit it to their office in cash.
Okay.
You mentioned you're in Jacksonville, sir?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. What he didn't provide us was your physical information or anything like that. It is a bond that once you submit it to their office, it's reimbursed back to you as well under state law because it only applies for first offenders. Okay.
Okay.
What we first need to try to do is, can I have your address? That way they can use that for reference as somebody
Sure.
under the bail. 1, 2. That way they can use that as a pinpoint to get an office near you, so you can go there and submit the bail immediately.
Okay.
And you can come and pick them up.
My address, you ready?
Yes, sir, I am.
Is 611 East Adams Street, Jacksonville, Florida, and the zip code here is 32202.
Zip code again, please.
32202.
Contact number I have registered 904 202.
It's 904-220. I think you just mixed up. I think.
Yeah, and I see that now.
Okay.
Mentioned because this is actually I'm looking at his writing, and I say, well, you know.
Yeah, if he doesn't even remember his own telephone number, his home phone number, that's a problem.
Yeah, that is a definite problem.
I don't know why he'd give you a bad number, especially if he's in trouble and needs my help. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This is not I'm just going to try to screw with people. This is, I can't remember it. You see why I'm concerned. I'm very concerned.
Absolutely, and that's why we were going back and forth with the judge on that, because I said, well, just release him in ROR, you know, like, you're getting a bail? Like, this is not, I was upset. Okay, so, I have your physical information now. The bond submission that we're going to try to get is a fully refundable bond submission. It's a cash bond. You're going to also need maybe a large manila envelope for legal documents. A few sheets of paper. There's going to be certain validation information that the First Offenders Program is going to provide us. I don't have an appointment for you guys as of yet or an address there in Jacksonville to submit the bail. I'm going to work on that now. It's going to take me about 40 minutes to have that information for you.
Okay, well, like I told him, you guys aren't that far away. I can leave now and be down there in a few hours. Do you have an address for your office?
Well, I'm here in the court, so that shouldn't be an issue. But if you can submit there the bond there from Jacksonville, you can have the bond there. By the time you get here, you should be out, because you're not submitting the bond directly to the court here. You're submitting to the First Offenders Program. So,
okay. Well, do you have an actual office address that I can make a record of here?
Yes, absolutely.
And what's your address?
Orange County. Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. The phone went out.
Okay. Yeah, we're here in Orange County Court, as you know.
Orange County. Okay. Well, actually, he told me Orlando. He didn't say Orange County.
Well, yeah, Orlando is Orange County.
Oh, I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah, we're at 425 North Orange Avenue.
425 North Orange Avenue. Okay. Now, is that for the courthouse or for your office?
Well, I am in the courthouse, sir.
So you have an office in the courthouse?
I work at the public defender's office. Correct.
Okay, so if I want to reach you, I know that's where I need to go to find you.
Yes, sir.
And what's the zip code there?
32801.
Okay. And how exactly do you spell your full name? That way I have it. I wrote down Richard Abel, A-B-L-E. Is that right? Or is
it's A-B-E-L.
A-B-E-L. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, first step is pretty easy. I have to see if I can get an appointment for you guys either here in Orlando or in Jacksonville. What's registered now in the Florida State First Offenders Program is your Jacksonville address. So they'll utilize that as a pain point in your county so you can go to your district. What they'll do is they'll provide your confirmation release number. It automatically gets registered into the Orange County court records. Once that is processed, it's indicated to the court that the bond is submitted. I get the release paperwork, I get them out, I bring them to my office. On your end, for now, it's pretty basic. Do you have to go to your bank, or do you have funds with you now?
I do not have funds on me at this exact moment. I'm actually going to have to reach out to a few family members and see if I can get a little bit of help with this. But we'll get it started.
Okay. So work on that. It takes me about 40 minutes to go ahead and have the rest of the information needed or your appointment set, because there's an appointment with a clerk officer that's registered for the First Offenders Program. Remember, it's a program, it's a 24-hour program that has to be completed. It takes about a week. So there's a court officer that's registered to that. So I have to get an appointment for you guys with him today. Hopefully there'll be one available. We don't have to wait for tomorrow. But they'll let me know within about 40-45 minutes or so. So I'll have that info ready for you guys. Call me back once you're ready, and then we can proceed from there. Okay? Do you have any concerns, any questions, anything?
I'm still concerned about his health. I'm still very concerned about that.
That I'm going to work on right now.
Okay.
Make sure he's either reviewed or even transferred if needed directly to the ER. Okay?
Now, where is he right now? Is he still in the courthouse or is he in jail?
No, he's here in the courthouse.
Okay. Is there intention to take him to jail?
If we don't bail him out, they have to automatically. They can't keep him in the court for a certain period of time.
How, if heaven forbid, I can't get the money together and cannot do the bail, how long does he need to be in jail? Or how long will he be in jail?
Well, his next court appearance is for next week. It's on the date. I'm sorry. His next court appearance is on Tuesday the 18th of next week.
The 18th,
So
okay.
if God forbid we don't submit the bond today or throughout the week, he's going to stay in court for that date. Then we'll see how the court proceeds on that date or what appears. Or the video footage as well, because we're going to have Department of Transit on Monday provide us the video footage of the intersection.
Okay, and where exactly did the accident happen? Do you have that information?
The exact street intersection?
Yeah, whatever you have would be great.
Yes, I do. It happened on West Colonial Drive, off of the I-4 Express.
Okay.
It didn't happen that far away from here.
Okay. And I'm assuming the police showed up. Is there a police case number or something like that?
He didn't provide that to you? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's case number T as in Tom, W as in Walter, 57.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got that. He was indicating that was his court case number, not the police number.
Oh, you mean the police report?
Right.
Okay, yeah. Police report number. Arresting officer. Okay.
Oh, yeah, if you have the officer's name as well. Yeah, let me get that too.
Arresting officer Fernandez. Badge number 0706. And
Okay.
police report. D as in David. M as in Mary. 2157.
2157. Okay. Do you know how long it takes for those to be available? Like if I called the Orange County Police Department, can I get a copy of that report?
No, not right now. It's not available yet. Once the arraignment is completed or that's registered in the court, then yes, it will definitely be available to the public.
Yeah, I definitely want to see what information they have what they say happened. So.
Now, what I can do is later on, if we meet up, I can provide it to you. But the police department will not give that to you, but I can.
Okay.
I do have a copy.
Okay. Isn't I'm thinking public information, but I guess maybe it's not.
Well, yeah, it is. It's just not registered as of yet. That's why. So the police will not have it available to you. You can go and ask for it if you wish, but they won't provide it to you. But I do have a copy because it has to be given a copy at the arraignment, the police report. So that's why it's registered to us.
Okay.
But to go forward and fill it out, it has as of yet no.
Right.
After today, yes.
So you're saying if I called them and said my son was in an accident, here's the police case file number, they would not give me a copy, but they could confirm that is a valid number?
Yeah, absolutely, they could do that.
Okay.
They can provide you information on the case as well, or on a certain information on the police report if they answer. Or
Okay. By any chance, do you know the number for the police office in Orange County? Or, I mean, I'm sure I could Google it, but I figured you might have it right off the top of your head.
Let's see, Orange County officer. Second.
And you said the arresting officer was Officer Fernandez. I got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A question, sir. Are you gonna get a different attorney? That way I can guide you to someone that can be helpful.
At this point, I'm satisfied that you're working on behalf of my son. I have no need for it. I only threw that out because the simple fact is I'm concerned about his health, and you should be too. And I believe you are. I believe you understand my concern. And as long as we, right now, I'm not concerned about the car. I'll be honest with you, I'm not concerned about the other young lady. She's in the capable hands. There's nothing I can do about that. It's my son that I'm concerned about. Oh, you... He hung up. Very interesting. We may try calling him back and see. Let's try calling him back. See if we just got disconnected.
You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in.
Oh!
If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check.
Let's make sure I did reach that number in error. Don't think you can disconnect a number that quickly.
We're sorry. You have
Wow.
reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and.
That was freaking fantastic. Did I play well? Was my acting chops up to snuff? I was concerned, but I was also adamant that my son be taken care of. Man, they chickened out at the end. They gave up at the end. That was beautiful. That was fantastic. I sure hope they call back and try it again. That was wonderful. Holy crap. Man, I'm jazzed for the day. I can't wait for what comes next. Today's been fantastic because of that wonderful call. What a bunch of scumbags. Calling up claiming to be my son, having been in an accident, and, I think I played along very well. Let me know what y'all think if I played along good, or well, or awesome, or excellent. Thumbs up. Thanks, everybody. Wow. Hey everybody, and thanks a lot for checking out the video. If you like the content, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notification. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, either way, and we'll catch you all next time.